It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for Game 1. Back with that after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good Game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. About to get started here, and our pitcher in this game, Louis Varland. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
And now for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Yeah, that's fouled off. Raleigh, the switch hitting DH. Batting second in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
0-2 now, and down on strikes, and there's one down.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second. Looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And that one is lifted in the air. Santander in pursuit. And it's caught for the out.
Batting fourth, second baseman Jorge.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Jorge Polanco, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the ALCS. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Arozarena leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. Pickoff move to first. Arozarena dives back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Mariners lead 1. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And getting to start, George Kirby. What do we have on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rodriguez balls it in, and there's 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays.
Left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. On the ground, out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Batting third, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Just missed. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one pulled foul. Stays alive. Man at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Next is the designated hitter, Addison Barger. That one is upstairs. And that's too high.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check, scoreless after 1. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
0-1.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And now it's Josh Naylor.
96, first baseman Josh Naylor.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Naylor checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, he opted to go with the off-speed stuff on that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch, but now he's got to work out of the stretch.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Fought off foul. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Naylor stands at first with 1 out. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 0-2. And there's a ball. No score here in the second.
2 strikes, Miguel.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. They take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
Arozarena makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Dalton Varsho stands in now and watches strike one.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ground ball to the right side and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Anthony Santander in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And they'll do it again. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Going, gone. He'll circle the bases, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 down, Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across bottom half of inning number 2. And that's downstairs. And now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And now 2-2.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Goes down looking. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now 1-0. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Top half of the third inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. Varland back to work. Out to short, Jimenez. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That missed by a lot. And a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one, and it's 3-2. Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And next is the designated hitter, Cal Raleigh. Struck out looking his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. His second homer this series, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
1 out, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one's in there, and it's 0-2. Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Outside, and a full count now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. The batter now, Jorge Polanco, struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of the ALCS. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, and the count is filled up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Andres Jimenez. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0-for-1 with a fly out to center. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle, it's not a strength of most lineups.
And what does that do for a team when you get power from unexpected spots like that?
When you're in the dugout and you see a guy come up big like that you don't necessarily expect it just energizes that entire team.
And that one fouled off. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Throw to first, it's there, and that's a great play.
Now batting, left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one fouled off. Two now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They're down 2-1. New pitcher now for the Jays, Trey Savage.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
A Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Savage, a 6'4" righty, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2024. Swings through that one out in front that time. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez getting loose out there. Brule getting loose as well. And that's in the dirt. Ripped to short. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Here's Josh Naylor. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That one missed.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses the zone. Now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one in the air. Springer there makes the catch.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Mitch Garver up next for the Mariners. First pitch, not close. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mariners go down quietly there, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Line drive, caught.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Addison Barger. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next pitch inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Blue Jays down a run. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And there's ball 4.
Take the base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. He's 0 for 1. That one not close. And it's 1-0.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Dalton Varsho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Barker leads off first with 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. Struck out looking in his first at bat. And that misses. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Slider for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 on, 1 out. And fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that'll load the bases.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to put out some really close pitches, and somehow he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in the spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bill. There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back. All you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. Strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement went down on strikes his first time through. And that is out of play. Two outs.
Yep, that ball went out.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
2 strikes.
2 outs. Bases are full. And that's outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike three, got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. And ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out towards right center field. Santander in pursuit. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's the
J.P.
shortstop
Crawford.
at the plate. J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one almost got him. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. One down, base is empty. That's to third. Tosses to first. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Back to the top of the lineup, Randy Arozarena. Up next for the Mariners. Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
Couldn't have timed it up any better
Now
than
that,
that.
the
Pretty much a
designated
model
hitter,
swing
Cal
on that one as he
Raleigh.
ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the ALCS. That one off the mark. And that's ball 1. That's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And it skips into dirt. And there's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Man at second. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. The hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The throw into second. Not in time. It's a double.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 2 in this one. And the sweeper is off the plate. That's in there. And the count 1-1. Raleigh stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-2.
Nope. Outside.
Hit in the air, center field. Varsho settles under this one. And that is that. RBI double for the M's. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Second baseman, George Springer.
So the batting order turns over. Here's George Springer.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-0. That clips the corner. Into center and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nathan Lucas will hit next. 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Jays trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. in the
One
dirt,
ball,
and that's
two
ball
strikes.
one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Brash up and loosening in the pen. Ferguson also throwing. Two outs. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. That's down and in.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Designated hitter, Addison
Now
Barger.
it's the DH, Addison Barger. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Out to short, Crawford. They get the force. That ends the inning. 2 left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1. And we're back.
Leading
Start of
off
the
for
6th, John
Seattle,
Sciambi with Chris
second baseman,
Singleton.
Jorge
And leading
Polanco.
off, Jorge Polanco. Savage back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. And there's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Off the plate, ball 2.
Next offering is fouled back. And it's filled up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ripped to third and caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play.
Two down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. That clips the corner. Next offering is downstairs. In the air, left field. Lucas makes the grab, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Blue Jays 1.
Now pitching for Seattle.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt
Number
Brash.
47.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs. Kerr leading things off and takes a strike. Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
And that one is inside. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Late swing, foul to the left. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And this place is rocking. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And we're starting over. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at-bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Popped in the air, left field. Arozarena brings it in. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman,
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. That one hooked foul. A little bit low, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
High fly ball down the left field line. Arozarena snags it. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Andres.
And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Jays get a pair on this homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Braden Fisher.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 63.
So digging in,
Leading off for
Mitch
the
Garver.
Mariners, catcher Mitch Garver.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Brendan Little getting ready to go. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. He jacks that one out to left. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Victor Robles. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That's in there. 0-2.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game 1. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for Seattle,
J.P. Crawford
shortstop
up next for the Mariners.
Crawford.
Has grounded out a couple of times. Fisher measures 6 feet 4 inches, 24 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is outside. Now 2-0. in there at the knees for a strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of the ALCS. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena getting ready to hit. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. On the outside corner, 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
2 outs. And that just misses.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Now pitching for
We're
Seattle.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Emerson Hancock.
Emerson Hancock.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading off for
Back to
Toronto.
the top of the order.
Second
Here's George
baseman,
Springer to start it off. 1 for 3.
Springer.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So up next,
left fielder,
Nathan Lucas.
Nathan Lucas.
And there's the strike. Action in the pen down there. Gabe Spire preparing to come on if needed. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom of the 7th. Sliced hard but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Vladimir
Guerrero Jr. digs in now. Right through there for a strike. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Emerson Hancock departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Gabe
Seattle.
Spire will take over
Number
here.
55.
Well, the best relievers love the
Gabe
opportunity to
Spire.
come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Addison Barger. And that's in for a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
In the air out to center. Got it. Nice grab. And that's the inning. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Blue Jays 3.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brendan Little.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, one-run game. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. He's already homered in this game. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Santander makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Yariel Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, second baseman.
So man aboard.
Polanco.
Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. There's your strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Step off throw to first. Rodriguez back on a dive. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Rodriguez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Well done behind the dish.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time he got to the plate. And people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
And up next for Seattle, Eugenio Suarez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And a base hit up the middle. Around second is Rodriguez. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's going to be Josh Naylor. That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This one in the dirt. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. 2 on, 2 outs. So now 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The 1-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 4 and the Blue Jays 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0.
This to third, down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Dalton Varsho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Next to hit, Dalton Varsho. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a ball popped up. Polanco squeezes it, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder. And
so now a pinch hitter, Tyler Heineman.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boone. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. On the ground, could be 2. The flip, there's 1. Out to first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Clement, the next to hit, takes ball 1. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Way inside. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Robles going back to the warning track, makes the catch. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. We're on to the 9th in game 1. It's the Mariners 4 and the Blue Jays 3.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Blue
It's the
Jays.
top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the
Number
mound,
29.
Yariel Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close
Rodriguez.
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This
Miles
change
Straw
defensively
now
for
in the
Blue
game as he
Jays.
comes in as a new right fielder.
Now playing in right field, number 3. Miles
And stepping
Straw.
in for the Mariners, Mitch
Leading
Garver.
off for
He
the
sent one
Mariners,
out of here in the
catcher,
7th.
Mitch Garver.
Yeah, big moment in this game as well. It was a great swing, and one of the reasons why they're out in front and looking to add on right here.
That's
Ball
inside, and it's 1-0. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
To the right side, Springer. Over to first,
He's out.
and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting right fielder, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Activity in the bullpen. Tommy Nance up and throwing. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. On the ground to first, Guerrero takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of
Up
chances
next
to
for
pad the
Seattle,
lead.
shortstop J.P. Crawford.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts.
Not looking like they'll be
Ball
adding
1,
any
no strike.
insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. On the ground to third. Rolls across the diamond, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. A 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Blue Jays 3. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1.
Now
Andres
pitching for
Munoz.
Seattle,
Well, he's the guy they
Number
hope to turn to
75.
out of the pen to lock down wins.
Andres
So this game has gone to
Munoz.
plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
So digging in,
Leadoff for
Andres
the
Jimenez.
Jays,
0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a
Andres
strikeout.
Jimenez.
Fought off foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases. Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop
1 ball,
takes the
2
ball.
strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. One-run game, bottom 9. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. Now 1 away.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the
Now
ballpark knows it. It's a
second
massive
baseman,
part of his
George
arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot. And in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And the batter is George Springer. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blue Jays have just one out left here.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. And that one fouled off. On the corner for a strike. 0-2 now.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just don't absolute gas these days. I never would have a chance.
That's off the mark, and the count 1-2. Munoz, one strike away from securing game one. He's under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.